to happen. That outplay is difficult, but on land, we know Zeros is a great player. Top laners are numerous in Vietnam. He's been very good, I think, as well as been a player I've liked watching. I think he's been a very sharp overall, and it means if it is going to be a top lane focused game, as we talked about earlier, you got aggressive early junglers and an explosive top lane match.
And the fun part about it, Freak, is that we have different identities here. One team going to be desperate for the team fight. SKT, when they hit their items, they're going to look for the 5v5. Meanwhile, Fiora is always best parked in a side lane. She doesn't help you killing 280 carries like SKT has. She helps you in just split pushing down Nexuses with no one else around.
Yeah, I really do like Fiora into a Hecarim for PVB here. The only thing that he has to worry about is the Ignite early on, watching out for possible jungle ganks, because they will have the advantage in that all-in with the extra true damage that comes through. But once the Fiora starts to get some levels, it becomes so good in that side lane, and the Hecarim is going to have to play with the team.
Well, here we go into the game. Welcome to Summoner's Rift, our fourth game of the day. SK Telecom T1, the champions out of South Korea, a region that you expect year over year to bring the best teams into League of Legends. And 2018 was not that, and now the start of 2019, a stumble in game one, but the ability to bounce back. They've got two more games today, including that showdown with Invictus late. Got the dregs of her Krug camp that Klid did take away. Of course, the Raptors were stolen out as well, so pretty good counter jungling out of that SKT jungler. Now towards the top side, they of course no releases there. The controller went down, but you see Khan push away. Eyes on! That should be enough. Oh, he gets it vital. The heal might be enough. He's burning, but he'll stay alive. And there's no escape tools. Hecarim could not get out unless Zeros gives him the option to. They're gonna have good damage out of the bite. The electrocute tags. One more hit will do it. The flash gets a stun. Does grab first blood for Phong Buffalo. Now Clint gonna flash forward as well. The vital is here. There's some good damage. Does he have the trade? Can he find the second? It's close. The health bar is below 100 each, but he's got to watch out for the Praise Seeker. Another grasp. The minion to grab both kills.
And this is the top lane action that we like to see.
Who would come out ahead?
This deserves that PSA I was talking about earlier, Papa Smithy. The only thing the Fiora has to worry about early is the Ignite true damage for the all-in from Hecarim. And you can see Khan there goes for it. As Freak said, though, the small vital in addition to the potion chugging there is enough to keep Zeros alive long enough. And so they are going to secure the first blood, but at least already use Repel and already flash forward to finish that. So Klid can answer with his own flash.
And he does so much burst damage. Remember, this is Hail of Blades on the Rex. I've seen much more Conqueror recently. And means the front-ended burst is enough. And Zeros, the minion aggro, takes him down. We're available. A lot of threat top side, but Klid's actually bot side.
PVB's on a ward as well. A good knockup towards one. Plenty of CC coming in. Pallet just barely staying alive. Just back to his teammate. Over the wall goes Rek'Sai, but Klid's a bit alone on this one. Still the blast cone out. PVB slinking away with their lives. Looks like help into the Trinity Force that you expect out of the champion. We'll wait to see that one come out a little bit later on. Now we've got a fight towards that top side as Klid looks for when the knock will come in. Does not get her posted. Plenty of damage comes out here, and not even immune to the turret shot. That's going to be a great dive. 1 for 0 again, top side. Top has been a great camp, and Klid coming out on top every time.
Yeah, and even with that one, very close health bars. Here goes Elise towards mid.
Well, extra MR's going to help a little bit, but the red buff is on. If Shuha can get into range, looking for this one, repels forward. Well, he's going to auto attack, but over the wall goes Faker, and he's going to stay alive, running both summoners. Now into the bottom side as well, looking for that root. Not going to find much of anything. Just damage towards Teddy, and he can't quite get that kill as Ignite times out, and Matza keeps running, puts on the shield, and PVB cannot buy a kill.
Yeah, we're fighting all over the map. It's inches keeping people away. Khan and Zeros, of course. They're going to continue brawling.
Yeah. For another vital to land. Ignite comes in as well. Riposte again. Is like gets the fear afterwards, and it forces the flash out of Zeros. So they know Klid can't hold back in. Just gets it now, though. This is pretty good damage, but he's under the turret once again. Stays alive with the healing. Not going to go for another Q right there, and Zeros will survive this fight.
Oh, for his name. A faster Black Cleaver can't hurt. We're going to get a replay onto one of these turret dots.
Yeah, look how close this actually was. So Klid does get the initial knockup. Khan saves the burst damage for after the riposte, which is essential. Then, as he comes out of the Rek'Sai ultimate, Faker summoner spells. That's why those wards are so important. But bot side!
Well, a flash into the charm, a bit of a knockup there as well, but they just simply can't find any of these kills. Health bar's a little bit low, and now under the turret. Shuha down 2, repels away. He's got to watch out for turret aggro. Can't get to the chickens just yet, but he's got spiders. He's just fine. A dive in the mid lane does work out for Phong Buffalo.
So they do return to the mid lane. After burning both of Faker's summoners, they finally cash in on the kill, but SKT want to answer on top side. That's going to destroy the turret.
They are happy to play around Khan. There is no chance his turret lives. First turret plus the plates, lots of pressure here, and you can see Zeros knows that, of course, they can dive him afterwards, goes for the wave, but now in a 1v2, fights off against Glid, gets knocked up yet again, puts the ult down, has to immune that, does so, gets the heal, but the fear knocks him out of it, and SKT has the damage in the 2v1.
And let's take a moment as PVB will get this. No, they won't, actually. Teddy's coming over to run him off.
Moments, Kobe.
We are still fighting. They're not always kills. This one just might be. Mata does not have flash. They put the ignite on him as well, burning through the shield. They might just have the damage. Feathers fly and a kill comes through. Big Coral makes it a third for Phong Vu Buffalo. Now Teddy fights against shields as well, jumps to the wall. One more shot can get him. And it's going to be Big Coral walking up with his size, blocks it away. Ocean Drake will go trade it over to PVB.
This Rift Herald we talked about being picked up. That turret goes down. Faker, we got our confirmation. Never went Hex Drinker. Did try to build that Trinity Force. Doesn't have the shield. If he had the shield, it would have been at least one more turret shot. Who's to say how the turn would have been? But mid lane and bot lane has been the focus. You need a vision lead somewhere. You need a reason for someone to walk.
They're just going to go with the flash shield. Everything going to try to chunk down Mata. And at some point, there's got to be a route, but Clint's coming around as well. Elise might come in for a little bit more. Looks like the damage can't find that just yet, but here comes the Rek'Sai. Big damage for Clint on a rampage now for the 5
He's
kill.
a monster.
Looking for yet another double kill.
Get out.
One traded back now for Ezreal, and now Fiora has to do all of it, but still 2 vitals left up. Can't find the target. Flashing in for it. Finally gets a kill on the board, but this team fight is 4-1 already. Clint getting 3 to himself. SKT just she shorts that one as well. So this is a guarantee, and look at this gold lead. SKT completely in control. Started with aggressive plays in the top side. They got the ganks to work, and then a controlled game for all the turrets, the Drakes, and now the Baron.
And watch the replay of this play. They didn't look for the setup. They just said, we've got a control wall, let's start it. It's now or never. They had a lot of damage on Tamada, but look at what Clid was considering when he flashed in on first 2 and eventually 3.
Yep, gonna use the ultimate here. Takes down the AD carry first, then turns on his lover, and Pallet goes down. Now, I thought it was gonna get a little bit dicey, but Mata comes in, gonna sacrifice himself, takes the Rek'Sai up the river a little bit, then they get the knock up, finish off the last kill there, and it is a trip.
The poke pushing PVB lower and lower, saying you have to go in first. A nice trade of ults, a great dodge by Big Coral, pops the heal. Zeros now low as well. SKT still can just wait for another wave. His turret gets hit and is almost down, and here's the next round of supers, and it's now the open Nexus at 26:30, and SKT say, you know what? We've got Baron in 25 seconds. We'll cross those T's one more time. We know we can wait for one last neutral. The flash in!
Got it!
And he gets it! Null makes a huge play. Some money coming into the pockets.
That one was from downtown. That one buys them a full reset.
That is the hope.
Not often when you say negligence in League of Legends, that's an understatement, but they have 3 inhibitors down, another Infernal spawning.
Oh!
And then now you got more problems.
And Faker's on the board with his first kill. Looking for the second, flashing over the root. A double kill almost by himself now is, poor Shuhao has thrown away, but he's smited. He's been knocked up, and one last auto will kill him. The Prey Seeker doing just that as well. The fear, he's going to have the swipe. Oh, the minions, they might do it as well, and he gets out of the fountain.
Khan, what are you
gonna
doing?
Try, and Khan gets the shutdown just for good measure. The Nexus drops a bit of spice for the ace, and SK Telecom pick up their second win of MSI.
Khan decides he wants to win in style. He knows his next opponent, the Shy, will be watching from the back. Everyone around the world looking for SKT to answer what is a pretty indifferent performance on day 1 of MSI. Their answer, it was pretty damn clear.
Emphatic here from SK Telecom to open up their day. Their first game here, definitely taken care of in style. And that answer about top lane questionability, that was most people's question mark for this new iteration of SKT. You know, with all of these names added to the roster, would Khan actually be the one that will be able to match up when they meet up with the very best teams? Like Invictus Gaming, having the Shy up there, it's intimidating for anyone.